Hello everyone, my name is Anas Malik and I am a student of Bachelor's of Pharmacy from Hamilton University, Noida. We'll talk about the pharmaceutical aerosols, industrial pharmacy, unit 5. In this lecture, we'll learn about the definitions of aerosols, propellant containers, valves, types of aerosol systems, formulations and manufacturing of aerosols. Do you have an example of an aerosol that you see in day-to-day life, not necessarily from the medical field? Let's discuss the definition of an aerosol, a system that depends on the power of a compressed or liquefied gas to expel the contents from the container. The examples can be morphine, fog, a perfume, alcohol medicinal 70, Otrivin adult nasal spray, Otrivin moisturizing adult nasal drops, Ligno spray, salbutamol aerosols. The example of an aerosol in day-to-day life can be fog and mist is the best example from the nature. It is quite stable liquid aerosols. On the other hand, irrigation fountains that you see in the farms is an example of coarse and stable liquid aerosols. What advantages have aerosols over other dosage form? Stability is enhanced for those substances adversely affected by oxygen and or moisture. Because it is packed, when sterility is an important factor, it can be maintained while a dose is being dispensed. इसमें क्या होता है मेडिकेशन जो होता है वो डायरेक्टली आप अपने अफेक्टेड एरिया पे डिलीवर कर सकते हो एक डिजायर्ड फॉर्म में जैसे कि आपका स्प्रे स्ट्रीम क्विक ब्रेकिंग फोम्स विल टॉक अबाउट इट इन डिटेल्स स्टेबल फोम्स इरिटेशन नहीं होती इसमें क्योंकि एक आपका डिजायर्ड आपके अफेक्टेड एरिया पे जा रहा है और इसमें इरिटेशन बहुत रिड्यूस हो जाती है या फिर एलिमिनेटेड हो जाती है. What are the components of an aerosol packaging? It have propellant, container, valves and actuators and product concentrate. So what is the propellant? प्रोपेलेंट एक प्रेशर क्रिएट करता है कंटेनर में जिसकी वजह से वॉल्व्स खुल जाते हैं और आपका जो प्रोडक्ट है वो फोम की प्रोडक्शन होती है उसमें. अब प्रोपेलेंट्स दो तरह के होते हैं फ्लोरिनेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स में आते हैं तो इसके एग्जांपल्स आपके हो गए ट्राइक्लोरो मोनोफ्लोरोमीथेन डाइफ्लोरोमीथेन डाइक्लोरो टेट्राफ्लोरोईथेन. ये वो एरोजोल्स हैं ये वो प्रोपेलेंट्स हैं जो कि हम ओरल एरोजोल्स एंड इनहेलेशन एरोजोल्स में यूज करते हैं. टॉपिकल फार्मास्यूटिकल एरोजोल्स होते हैं जो कि हाइड्रोकार्बन्स होते हैं वो हाइड्रोकार्बन्स को यूज करते हैं उसमें आपका प्रोपेन ब्यूटेन एंड आइसोब्यूटेन होता है एंड कंप्रेस्ड गैसेस में होता है नाइट्रोजन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड. So what are the physiochemical properties of fluorocarbon and hydrocarbon propellant? As you can see in the table, there are descriptions of various things like chemical name, numerical designation, vapor pressure at 70 Fahrenheit and at 130 Fahrenheit, boiling point in Fahrenheit and in Celsius, liquid density gram per ml at 70 Fahrenheit. So let's talk about trichloromonofluoromethane. It has 11 designation numerical and at 70 Fahrenheit the vapor pressure is 13.4 and at 130 Fahrenheit the vapor pressure is 39.0. The boiling point at Fahrenheit is 74.7 and in Celsius is 23.7 and liquid density is 1.47 at 70 degree Fahrenheit. And in the next table, there are more examples of butane, isobutane, propane, difluoroethane. And in the next table, blends of fluorocarbon propellants for pharmaceutical aerosols. What is a blend of propellant? Blend is a mixture of more than one gases. The propellant blend 12 is to 12 by 11, composition 50 is to 50, vapor pressure at 70 Fahrenheit is 37.4 and the density gram per ml at 70 Fahrenheit is 1.412. So in this figure you can see an actuator and a valve. Valve have the various components like depth tube which is here and a housing, spring and stem. Whereas nose actuator have spray nozzle, base of the actuator, mounting cap, outer gasket, inner gasket. So let's discuss valve in detail. Valve have multifunctional aerosol value, material approved, dispensing forms, variety of valves. Easily open and close. It should be easily open and close. Deliver contents in the desired form, which we want. Material approval. It should be approved by FDA. Dispensing form aerosols can be dispensed as a spray, foam, or solid stream. May require dosage control. Variety of valves. Need for different types of valves for various applications. What is mounting cap? माउंटिंग कैप को हम यूज करते हैं ताकि वो वॉल्व के साथ और कंटेनर के साथ इजीली अटैच हो जाए. फॉर यूज विद कंटेनर्स हैविंग 1 inch opening, the cup is made from the tin plate steel, although aluminum can also be used. Since the underside of the valve cup is exposed to the contents of the container and to the effects of oxygen trapped in the head space, a single or a double epoxy or vinyl coating can be added to increase resistance to corrosion. वॉल्व बॉडी और हाउसिंग. जो वॉल्व बॉडी होती है वो जनरली मैन्युफैक्चर होती है नायलॉन से या डर्लिंग से. इसमें कंटेनर की ओपनिंग का साइज होता है 0.013 इंचेस टू 0.080 इंच. और ये इसमें अनदर ओपनिंग भी हो सकती है, उसको हम वेपर टैप बोलते हैं, विच अलाउज एस्केप of vaporized propellant along with a liquid product. इसमें fine particles produce होते हैं. Prevent करता है ये valve clogging with products containing insoluble materials. ये allow करता है आपके products को जो कि satisfactorily dispense हो जाए with container in the inverted position. Reduces the chilling effect of the propellant on the skin. For hydrocarbons, propellant allows for the decrease in the flame extension. व्हाट इज अ स्टेम? स्टेम भी नायलॉन या डर्लिन से बना होता है, लेकिन ये और भी मेटल्स के साथ बन सकता है जैसे कि ब्रास, स्टेनलेस स्टील. और इसमें ऑरिफिस होता है जो कि उसकी रेंज होती है ऑरिफिस की साइज की 0.013 इंच टू 0.030 इंच. एंड इसमें 3 ऑरिफिस तक हो सकते हैं ऑफ 0.040 इंच साइज ईच. गैस्केट जो होता है ब्यूना एंड नियोप्रीन रबर से बना होता है, कॉमनली यूज होता है गैस्केट. स्प्रिंग सर्व टू होल्ड द गैस्केट इन प्लेस, एंड व्हेन द एक्चुएटर इज depressed and released, it returns the valves to its closed position. Dip tubes are made from polyethylene or polypropylene. The inside diameter of a dip tube can be of a range 0.0, 0.120 inch to 0.125 inch. The capillary dip tubes are about 0.050 inch. Dip tubes are highly viscous products, may be as large as 0.195 inches. The viscosity and the desired delivery rate play an important role in the selection of the inner diameter of the dip tube. Metering valves applicable on the dispensing of potent medication operates on the principle of chamber, whose size determines the amount of medication dispensed. Limited in both size and accuracy of dosage form, approximately 50 to 150 mg plus minus 10% of liquid material can be dispensed at one time with the use of the such valves. So this is a figure of metering valve for pharmaceutical aerosols. In this you can see a stem, mounting cap, internal gasket, dosage chamber, external gasket, lip gasket, spring, and housing. In this diagram, as you can see the actuator, this is the actuator, this is the stem, this is the gasket, mounting cap is here, spring uncompressed, it is uncompressed uh, spring, housing, dip tube, and in this spring compressed, you can see the in this is the stem spring is uncompressed, and in this spring is compressed. So what are the types of containers that we can use for the pharmaceutical aerosols? It is of 4 types: stainless steel containers, glass containers, aluminum containers, tin plate containers. So let's discuss each one of them in detail. Stainless steel containers have limited to smaller size due to the production issue and cost, as it is not cost effective. Extremely strong and resistant to most materials. As we all know, stainless steel is strong. Used for inhalation aerosols. Stainless steel containers are used for the inhalation aerosols. Usually no internal organic coating is required in this. Glass containers used for large number of aerosols pharmaceuticals, available with or without plastic coating. In this, we don't need a coating, and if we need, it is of plastic coating. Can be designed with adhered nacring or non-adhered and vented. By adjusting formulations and propellant type, quantity satisfactory aerosols products can be made. Preferred for compatibility as they eliminate corrosion issues, allow for greater design and flexibility. Tin plate containers consist of steel plate electroplated with tin on both sides. The thickness of the tin can be of its weight 25, 50 and 100. The container size is indicated by its diameter and height. Example 202 into 214 means 2 2/3 inches in diameter and 21 4 by 5 inches in height. Manufacturing involves obtaining tin plate steel in thin sheets, coating with organic material if needed, and lithographic the sheets. Sheets are cut into sizes for body, top, bottom, and each piece is fabricated into the desired shape. Aluminum containers used for manufacture extruded seamless aerosols containers, commonly used for packaging pharmaceuticals due to the reduced risk in incompatibility, seamless natures, and greater resistance to corrosion make aluminum a preferred material. Aluminum can be somewhat unpredictable, corroded by pure water and ethanol. So what is an actuator? Actuators are designed to deliver the aerosol product in a desired way. What are the key features? Even coverage, controlled dispensing, user-friendly design. Even coverage. इसमें evenly distribute हो जाता है आपके large surface area पे. Controlled dispensing एक इसमें precise control over the amount of product being dispensed. User-friendly, anyone can be use it. It does not require any sorts of efforts. Actuators are critical in ensuring the effective and efficient use of aerosol products, enhancing users' experience and product performance. So there are various types of actuators. Let's study each one of them in detail. Spray actuators. Descrip- Description: designed to deliver the product as a fine or mist or spray. The features that the spray actuators have is orifice size जो होता है आपका 0.016 to 0.040 inches तक होता है. उसको यूज कहाँ करते हैं आपके परफ्यूम्स में, deodorants, hair sprays, household cleaners, topical pharmaceuticals. इसका mechanism क्या होता है? It can include mechanical breakup actuators for product with low propellant content. Foam actuators. Description क्या होता है? Used to dispense products in a foamy consistency. Features: orifice size जो होता है इसका 0.070 to 0.125 inches या ज़्यादा इससे. Mechanisms क्या होता है? Product passes into a large chambers where it expands before being dispensed. Uses कहाँ पे? इसके shaving creams, hair mousse and other foam products. Description: designed for dispensing semi-solid products like ointments. Features: large opening similar to foam actuators. Orifice size इसका वही होगा. Mechanisms allow for the passage of thick semi-solid products. Examples आपके ointments, gels and other viscous formulations. Special actuators. Description: custom designed for specific pharmaceuticals and medicinal product applications. Features: tailored to deliver medication to specific sites such as throat, nose, eye, vaginal tract. Various designs to meet specific needs. Used for medications that require precise delivery to targeted areas. एज द नेम सजेस्ट मीटर्ड, इसमें क्या होगा, जो हमारी डोजेज फॉर्म होगी वो एक क्वांटिटी, एक हमारी डिजायर्ड क्वांटिटी में आएगी, यूज फॉर इनहेलेशन थेरेपीज डिलीवरिंग अ स्पेसिफिक डोज ऑफ मेडिकेशंस। फीचर्स क्या होंगे इसमें? ट्यूब स्पेसर्स, breath actuators, portable plastic reservoirs, propellant-free metered pumps. Tube spacers क्या होते हैं? Improve medications delivery by increasing the distance from the mouth. Breathe actuators क्या होते हैं? Synchronize medication release with inhalation. Portable plastic reservoirs enhance the convenience and efficiency. Propellant-free metered pumps introduced for intranasal preparations, replacing traditional propellant systems. Trigger sprayers. What are the benefits? Trigger sprayers are versatile and easy to use. They offer a more convenient, comfortable choice compared to conventional push button sprayer that can cause finger fatigue. Metered applications benefit. Auto mist application deliver a consistent portion control spray that can be used in automatic air fresheners machines. Twist and lock actuators benefit, designed with an audible click to let you know that when the cap is closed and locked. Eliminates any accidental spray when traveling. Spray through overcaps benefits, combine the overcap and actuator into one. Eliminates the need for a separate overcap, providing the consumers with convenience to spray when needed. Foam and gel actuators. Benefits for both upright and inverted applications. These caps are for foaming products. What are the components of an aerosol formulation? It have two components, product concentrate and propellant. मैं आपको इजी लैंग्वेज में समझाता हूँ, लेमन लैंग्वेज में। प्रोडक्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेट आपका जो आप नॉर्मल फार्मास्यूटिकल इंग्रेडिएंट, जैसे आप नॉर्मल एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट्स होते हैं वो हो गया आपका, जो कि आप नॉर्मल डोजेज फॉर्म का दो डोजेज फॉर्मुलेशंस के कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं, एक आपका एपीआईज एंड एक्सीपिएंट्स। तो एपीआईज आपका प्रोडक्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेट हो गया एंड प्रोपेलेंट आपका एक एक्सीपिएंट हो गया, जो कि एक व्हीकल की तरह वर्क करता है हमारे फार्मास्यूटिकल फॉर्मुलेशन में। अब प्रोडक्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेट का क्या काम होता है? इसमें एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट्स होते हैं, इसमें जितने भी हमें नेसेसरली एजेंट्स चाहिए होते हैं वो इसमें होते हैं, जो कि हमारे फॉर्मुलेशन की स्टेबिलिटी को और इफेक्टिवनेस को इनहेंस करेंगे। अब प्रोपेलेंट का क्या रोल है? फंक्शंस लाइक अ व्हीकल इन अ फार्मास्यूटिकल फंक्शन formulations. It can be a single type or a blend of various propellant that we have discussed earlier, like 12, 11, 11, 12, selected to achieve desired vapor pressure in solubility and uh, particle size. There are majorly four types of systems: solution system, water-based system, suspension or dispersion system, foam system. The first one is solution system. It is very easy to formulate. Amount of propellant contained is varies from 5% for foams to 95% for inhalation products. Propellant can be of 12 or A70 produce fine particles. Mixture of propellant 12 and other affect particle size. Known as two-phase systems with vapor and liquid phases. Solubility: no additional solvents needed if active ingredients are soluble in the propellant. Water-based systems. Water-based aerosols replace all parts of non-aqueous solvents with water, can be emitted as a spray or foam. Spray production requires dispersion of active ingredients in an immersion system. Propellant is in the external phase and vaporizes to create fine particles. Three-phase aerosols forms due to immiscibility of propellant and water. Propellant phase, water phase, vapor phase. Ethanol use. Ethanol acts as a co-solvent to solubilize some propellant in water, lower surface tension and aiding smaller particle production. Surfactants creates a homogeneous dispersion, typically used in the concentration of 0.5 to 2%. The surfactants can be esters of glycol, glycerol, sorbitols with fatty acids. Propellant contents can be varies from 25 to 60%, but can be as low as 5% depending on the product. Particle size control required mechanical breakup actuators and vapor tap valve for fine particle size in water, heavy, low propellant formulations. It is a recent development for the pharmaceutical aerosols. It allows dispensing of fine mist or spray of active ingredient dissolved in water. Propellant characteristics. Propellant is in vapor state and present in very small quantity. Can also function effectively with fluorocarbon propellants. System benefits. Efficient and economical dispensing of pressurized product operates as three-phase aerosol system. Aquazole, what is the difference between an aquazole and a three-phase system? In three-phase system, the main part was water, and in aquazole dispenses fairly dry spray with very small particles, achieved by dispensing vaporized rather than liquefied propellant. Non-flammability. Vaporized propellant make the spray non-flammable. Formulation details. Active ingredients dissolved and suspended in water or water alcohol mixture. Increased alcohol content leads to increased miscibility of layers. Alcohol influence. High alcohol content increases flammability due to more alcohol and liquid propellant being dispensed. Approaching pure alcohol creates a two-phase systems, increasing flammability. Mixing process. Propellant vapors and products enter the actuator through separate ducts. They mix with violet force, resulting in the uniform formulations. Foam system. Foam system is further classified into four categories: aqueous stable foams, non-aqueous stable foams, quick breaking foams, thermal foams. Let's discuss foam system. Components, active ingredients, vehicle, surfactants, propellant, dispense at stable or quick breaking foams, propellant emulsified in the internal phase, non-aerosol emulsion, lotions or viscous liquid form, useful for irritating ingredients or limited aerosols areas. The types, these are the types of foam systems. Aqueous stable foams. In this, the main propellant is water. The water is used in aqueous stable foams, uh, and non-aqueous stable foams is also stable foam, but in this system, the water is not used. Quick breaking foams. These are the foams which are used on your skin, and they quickly break on your skins and solubilizes on your skin. Thermal foams, as the name suggests, thermal means heat. The foams which are for the heat. Let me give the examples of each type of systems. Aqueous systems have firefighting foams used to smoother flames and prevent re-ignition. Non-aqueous stable foams have shaving cream as an example. Quick breaking foams, some medicinal foams like your sunscreen that spreads on the skin and then break down. Thermal foams, some fire suppression foams. Dispension systems. It involves dispersion of active ingredients in the propellant or mixture of propellant. Suspending agents are added to decrease the settling rate of the particles. Primarily used for inhalation aerosols. Stable problems observed in the system like caking, agglomeration. In some cases, particles adhere to containers wall. The problems overcome um, the particles agglomeration can be lubricants, some add surfactants, dispensing agents prevent particle size less than 5 micron. Intranasal aerosols, intended to deposit medications into the nasal passageways, has all long been used for either local or systematic effect. Advantages: deliver major dose of drug, required lower dose as compared to other systematic products, decrease mucosal irritability, extend depth of penetration into the nasal passageways. So that's all for today. This is my reference from which I have taken the Lachman, Leon Lieberman, A. Herbert and Canning Joseph. The Theory of and Practice of Industrial Pharmacy, and Cheng Y.S. Mechanism of Pharmaceutical Aerosols Depositions in the Respiratory Tract. Thank you.